Hello, welcome to this short sequence that you can do before bed. Um, Now, this is one you can actually do in your bed if you like. I find these particular poses help me to have a better sleep. So, whether it's before bed, sometimes I'll do some of these if I can't fall asleep, if I get kind of restless legs. So, all you really need is a couple of pillows just to make sure that you're supported. So, whether you're on your bed or your mat, we're going to start off in a supported child's pose. So, we'll bring our knees out nice and wide, bring the big toes to touch. And then I like to use two pillows here. You can use as many as you like, or cushions. You can also have one in between the heels and the buttocks or the thighs. I like to draw these pillows right in nice and close in between the legs and then just slowly start to fold down, turning my head to one side, hugging the pillows, allowing the pillows to really just take my weight. Relax the hands here, close down the eyes. Just allowing yourself to feel supported here. I really want to invite in the sensation of letting go tension in the body, tension in the mind. Just allowing the body to almost sort of melt down over your pillows, cushions. Allowing the chatter of the mind to melt away. Probably not going to stop, but if you can just sort of blur it out a little, allow it to continue on in the background. So we really want to focus our awareness to be here and now. And down. So if you put your head turned to one side, you might like to lift the head up, turn it the opposite way. Knowing there's nowhere else that you need to be right now. Can you allow yourself to soften, sink down a little more? Let's take another 10 to 15 breaths here. A slow, steady breath. So slowly turning the palms down into your mat or your bed as you start to lift yourself up nice and slow, peeling up away from your pillows. Beautiful. We're going to shift our way onto our back from here. So you can draw the knees together, shift your weight to one side as we bring the legs around in front. Now we're going to come into a reclined butterfly pose. So I'd like to use one pillow or one cushion underneath each knee. So we'll bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees fall apart. Now we want to do this just so we can bring a little support. So what you can also do is fold the pillows. So I'll show you once we get into it anyway. Shuffle the feet away a little more. So we don't want this to be a tight shape. We want it to be like an open diamond. Hands come down behind you as you lower yourself down onto your back. Now, if you feel like there's a lot of strain, you're really holding on here, then I invite you to, like I said, fold over the pillow just to get a little bit more height under the knees, a little bit more support. Make sure the shoulder blades are nice and flat, and then you can just release your arms down by your side, or it can feel really nice to rest hands on your body. So I like to rest my hands on my belly, as long as that means the shoulders and the upper arms can still relax here. Closing down the eyes, back of the head, resting heavy. So we want to really be able to let go through the legs. That's why we've propped them up. With your hands on your body, you can start to really notice your breath here, feeling the belly expanding into your hands as you inhale. And then feeling it fall away from the hands as you exhale. Just filling up and emptying out. And seeing if you can just follow that breath in and out. Not making any changes to the breath, not forcing it to be longer or deeper, not forcing it to be anything. We're just allowing it to be as it is. You might notice after watching the breath that it does start to slow down on its own. But we don't want to strain the breath. We want to just sort of allow it to be effortless as it flows in and out. Feeling heavy through the legs. Take another 10 to 15 breaths here. And slowly bringing your hands to the outside of your knees. You're going to draw the knees up, bringing the soles of the feet onto your mat or your bed. So I'm just going to move one cushion out of the way so you can see. And just extending your legs out in front, out long. Beautiful. From here, take a bend into your left knee, drawing the knee in towards your chest. And you can hold on just below the knee. This is one option. We're going to sort of slide that left knee over to the left-hand side. So you're opening up the hip a little bit. So your hand can be below the knee, or you can hold on behind the knee, behind the thigh. Or if you like, you can even reach your hand on the inside and grab a hold of your big toe or the outside of your foot, coming into a half happy baby. Now, if this doesn't feel good for any reason, through your back or through that right leg, you're more than welcome to take a bend into that right knee and have the sole of the foot on the ground. So what we want here is that left shoulder to be relaxed. So if you do have a hold of your foot and it's kind of pulling up the left side, then I encourage you to let go of that and just hold on to the knee or behind the thigh. So right hand might be out wide. I like to rest it on my right hip here, keeping it anchored. Beautiful. So we're not in this one for too long. Just a few more breaths. And then bringing that right hand to the outside of the left knee, we're going to draw that left knee across the body, coming into a twist. Now I'll get you to grab your pillow, either one or two, and just bring it in between the thighs here. Beautiful, so that you can really rest that left knee on top of the right. And again, if you need to fold over to give yourself a little more support, you can do that here as well. Or if you need two pillows, you can do that. So that left hip's going to roll up completely. We want the left knee to be supported, that right leg's extended. And then you can bring your arms out wide, turn the palms to face up. And if it feels okay for you, looking over your left shoulder. You can always bring right hand to rest on that left knee for a little bit more weight or support. If it doesn't feel comfortable having that right leg straight, you're welcome to bend the right knee as well. Have both knees bent with the cushion in between. So your choice here, your practice. We want to try and keep the shoulder blades as flat as possible. So you might need to even lift up that right shoulder blade to flatten out both shoulders, and then relaxing, heavy through the arms, heavy through the legs. Again, we just follow the breath in and out. Feel this melting sensation. The shoulders melting down to your bed, to your mat, to your legs, heavy. This is just a short sequence. You're more than welcome to take all these poses and hold them for as long as you like. Make it a little longer. You can hold them for a shorter period. I just find these all super helpful to wind down my body and my mind. And we'll take another 10, 15 breaths here. Slowly bringing your head back to center and then releasing the legs. You're going to come to roll back on your back. Cushion can just move over to the left hand side. And then drawing right knee in towards your chest. Nice. So hand again can be below the knee or behind the thigh. As we slowly guide that knee out to the right hand side, so opening up through the hip. Again, always the option to bring hand on the inside of the leg and grab a hold of your foot or your big toe, as long as you're not pulling up through that right shoulder. My left hand's going to hang on my left hip just to anchor me there, but you can also release it down by your side. Beautiful. Just a few more breaths here. Bringing that left hand to the outside of the right knee. I'm going to draw the right knee across the body. Bringing your pillow, your cushion in between the legs. You can rest that right knee down completely. And then arms can come out wide, or maybe that left hand might rest on your top knee. You can tend to look over the right shoulder if that feels comfortable, adjusting the shoulder blades, allowing them to be flat. And again, if it feels more comfortable to have that bottom knee bent as well with the cushion in between, you're more than welcome to take that variation. Closing down the eyes. Inviting in that melting sensation, upper body, melting down into your mattress or your mat, legs heavy, finding that effortless flow of your breath. And just another 10 to 15 breaths. Slow breaths. No force, no effort. Slowly bringing your head back to center, releasing the legs, releasing your pillows. Beautiful. You can extend the legs out in front, let your arms rest down by your side, or maybe resting back on the body. Just take a moment, full awareness on your breath. I'll leave you here in your Shavasana. I hope you're feeling well rested. Thank you once again for joining me, and I will see you soon. Namaste.